Hi everyone, it's Nicole, and I have another layout using the May Scraptastic kits. It is the Daylight and the Story I Heard kits, and I had both add-ons. This is the third layout using this kit, and it took me an hour to complete. And I am using some of the scrap papers that are left over from the first two layouts. And this time around, I kind of did things a little bit different because I was away at a crop, so I didn't sit down and do a paper selection and do the paper selection video. Like, there's going to be none of that, or even, choosing the embellishments for X amount of pages. And maybe I should have taken an hour or so at the crop and done this, because I ended up doing only like 5 pages with the kit in like 2 days. And I was there like all day and you know what I mean, the whole weekend. So I get that many pages done at home and I don't need to be in my craft room all day. But anyway, I'm showing you some of the pattern papers that I used. And like I said, a lot of it is leftovers from the first two layouts that I completed. And I'm going to use that Echo Park. It's polka dots and white dots, and the other side is a nice all the stars, and I use that on the few last layouts, and I'm actually going to use it on this layout also. I'm just using the second pattern paper of it, that sheet right there. The back side is the polka dot and white polka dot, and that's what I'm going to use as the background. And the dark navy with the light teal plus signs, that's a pink paisley pattern paper. And the other side is all numbers. And I didn't use the number side at all. And I kind of figured I wouldn't, that I would use this nice navy side, because I don't find there's a lot of pattern papers that showcase a lot of nice navy pattern papers. And this is a picture of my son and his dog, and I got it blown up at 5x7, and there was some glare on the photo there because, again, I'm at the crop and I'm not really sure how to set up the lighting and all this stuff. So, and there was a lighting right above me, and it was casting like a yellow glow on the layout. So I didn't know what was worse, the the brightness or the yellow circle. So this layout is going to cut off about halfway, no, more like 3/4 the way through. I think I had like 15 minutes left, and I had some problems with the recording while I was at the weekend away. So but it's only the last 15 minutes, and I was happy that I was able to record anything at all, just because I didn't know if I was going to be close enough to a plug-in and all this stuff. So I was happy that I got some of the recording, I got all the pages all recorded, but some of it is only partial because of battery power and all that good stuff. So that navy pattern paper, what I decided to do was I'm going to glue it down kind of hanging over the side, and once the recording is going to be off, I'm just going to cut that off. And then the star paper, just kind of, I took it in the size that was left over and I stuck it under that navy pattern paper. I mounted the photo on some yellow pattern paper from Fancy Pants, and the back side to that one there is sort of bluish purplish with white stars, and I used that on the last layout. And then I took out one of the frames that came in the die cut kit, and I cut it in half, and I'm going to put it to the bottom left of the layout and the top right. And then that's going to be 2 of my main clusters. And then I took one of the pattern papers. It's just basically on the back side, it looks like light bulbs that are on a string of lights. And I really don't like that pattern paper. And then the other side, it's just strips of like blue and then yellow and then teal. So what I did was I cut one in half, and I'm going to put it at the top and the bottom of the layout. And then I'm going to start adding, embellishments that came in the kit. So to the bottom left cluster, there's a nice little die cut that says "Life is Wonderful" with a little heart. And then I'm going to take one of the little die cut hearts in yellow. I'm going to overlap it. I'm going to overlap that circle with the frame. And then I'm going to put a few enamel dots and some twine. The top right of the embellishment cluster, I have one of those frames. I'm going to take a sticker from the sticker sheet that says "Life is about the little moments," and then I'm going to take that star with this round element with a star in the middle. I'm not going to use that. I'm going to put a yellow heart that's just sitting to the left of the layout right now. A acetate die cut that came in the kit, and it says "True Friends." I'm going to put a few enamel dots and then some twine. And then I'm going to make my last cluster to the top left of the layout. And I'm going to have a ormolu tag that says an ampersand and the word "always" as one of the die cuts, some enamel dots, and then some twine. And now I'm going through the alphas that came in the kit. And I'm just going to spell out "Best Buds." And that's basically, like I said, okay, so I've kind of sped up or cut off the part where I'm searching for the letters, because there was, no need of, 50 seconds of me looking for letters. I do love these letters, but I wish there was, I don't know, some way to get through them a little faster. I do like the part where you keep the back of the package and you cross off. So at least you don't spend all this time, and at the end you realize that you don't have the right amount of letters to do your title. That would be even more of a pain, So that's good. At least there's that we can prevent extra time for nothing. So at this point, I'm going to be ready to start gluing everything down. And usually I would have glued the main part of the layout already down. I don't know if it's because I was sort of out of my element and there was so much going on, and but at this point I have to kind of basically peel everything off and then glue kind of awkwardly the layers down. And but I mean, it still works out. It's just that it seems to be a little bit more awkward than if I know how the bottom layers are going to be. I usually glue them down right away, and then I'm just done, and then I can move on, and then I don't have to pick up each little embellishment clusters and kind of move them out of the way. And I mean, if you have an iPhone, you can take a picture of it. I find sometimes for me that works, and sometimes it doesn't, just because I just don't refer back to the photo, which is kind of, or I just forget to take the photo and I get through most of it, putting it back, and I go, I should have taken a photo to kind of help out. So at this point, I'm ready to glue everything down. I'm going to glue down the top and the bottom strips. And then I'm going to glue down all the little embellishment clusters. And today's June 25th, and I just ordered the July kits. And today also I did layout 14 using the May kit. And I think I might have maybe 3, maybe 4 layouts left, because I did use a lot of pattern papers as the background this month. And so I think it's going to cut down, so I'm going to have less than 20 layouts. We'll see. Maybe it's going to be close to 20. And I ordered my July kit, so I'll be starting my June kit my next 4 days off. So I'm hoping to have most of the June kit done before the July kit comes in. So I'm hoping that I'm going to be, catching up. And the main reason why I'm, kind of trying to speed it up is I'm working on something quite exciting for me. And I'm hoping to be able to share really soon. It's something that I've wanted to do for a long, long time. And so I'm starting to work on it and hopefully, like I said, be able to share soon. So here is a few close-ups of the little embellishment clusters, and that's it. The page is done. So thanks for watching. Bye.